it begins. Sag durch! All right, enough!
Der Sever Itzma, Dorden Frest hab in Gatlen.
Mom.
Jim.
Mom.
Dad.
What are you laughing at? Mom, this really blows. I was gonna be in the Nationals this year. I have a girlfriend.
You don't have a girlfriend.
Well, almost a girlfriend. I mean, as good as a girlfriend gets, right? You know.
Zack, it's not the end of the world. You'll make plenty of friends in the city, and I'm sure their fencing program is much more advanced than it could ever be here.
But it's not my team. I probably can't even get in this late in the year. Did it ever occur to you to maybe consult me before making this huge decision? I mean, what'd you think? You could just totally demolish our lives and everything would just be peachy?
Well, I don't mind moving.
Shut up, Jeffy.
Zack.
Honey.
No, Gail. Enough coddling him. Zack, we've given you a pretty free rein so far to let you grow. And I see now why that hasn't been so wise. It's given you a serious attitude problem.
Dad, no.
We're moving for the good of this family. And as to your say in the matter, frankly, you don't have one.
Mom.
He's right, Zack. We're moving regardless. You might as well make it easy on us.
Oh, well, that's just great. Can't believe this. I never knew you guys were total fascists.
Zack!
Let him go, Gail. It's time for him to grow up a little.
May I please be excused? Zack, wait up!
Where did I leave my sand? Not there. That's where that went.
Grave dust. Grave dust. Ugh. Grave dust that is not. Oh. Grave dust. Grave dust and tail of lizard.
Marley.
He'll only mess things up for me.
Nonsense! Arthur! Arthur boy, come over here!
Yes, Father.
How would you like to come with us to London tomorrow? Help Kay with his gear. He'll be knighted Palm Sunday, and he will need some help for the jousts.
I can be a page?
You do well tomorrow, and we'll see.
Oh, Father, thank you. Kay, I will not let you down, I promise.
Ah!
Imbara Himale Pochetoy.
Knives, handmade knives. Come and buy my handmade knives.
Blankets, beautiful wool blankets. Swords, quivers.
Lovely woodwork. Come and see my lovely woodwork.
getting too far back. Forward. We're getting ahead of ourselves. What to pack?
Mix them together. That should do it. Now.
Shouldn't sneak up on people like that.
Yeah, well, you shouldn't try to kill everyone who does.
What do you want, Jeffy? Just leave me alone.
Zack, come on. It's not that bad. You still have me.
Oh, thrilled, I'm sure.
Plus, the city will be cool. We can go to all the museums, take taxi cabs, play basketball.
We can play basketball here, goof.
Hey, don't call me a goof, yeah?
Then leave me alone.
Fine.
Fine. Thought you were leaving.
I'm leaving you alone, okay?
This just
Blows?
big time. You know, Jeffy, I like it here. You know, I know how things work, and I feel like I was just getting control. I wish
Wish what?
it were a different time.
Like when?
You know, time of chivalry, the time when your skill with the sword mattered. Then things were easier. Everything was easier.
Easier how?
Simpler. I mean, everything was black and white and simple. There was honor and there was evil. Everybody knew what they were fighting for. You know, and I'm 15. At 15, I wouldn't have to live my life according to Mom and Dad. Now, there weren't any corporate takeovers or transfers or moving. Man, I'd be master of my own destiny. And by 15, I'd be a page. No, I'd be a squire by now.
What's that?
It's a second step in becoming a knight. First, you're a page, right? You know, you do errands for all the knights. Then you become a squire. You're assigned to one knight. You follow him into battles, and you carry his gear.
Like a caddy?
Yeah, sort of. Anyway, I'd be going places, anywhere I wanted. Mom and Dad, they couldn't do anything about it. I'd be a killer knight, too. Fight jousts, rescue damsels.
Damsels?
You know, babes.
Yeah, babes.
I'd be one of King Arthur's knights, fight for honor, for peace, sit at the round table in Camelot.
Now you've lost me.
Forget it, just get lost.
Dad's right. You've got a serious attitude problem.
Never mind. I'll go.
Zack, come on. I didn't mean it. I was just... Zack, wait up!
Docathar forglidrai, bach mal, dos gen vet, beth verg verin. It's working! It's working!
Zack, where are you?
It's warm. Jeffy!
recognize that.
Sword in the stone. Cool.
Come on, get a little closer.
Whose pulleth out the sword of the stone and anvils, right wise king, born of all England. It's the sword in the stone.
Give it a tug. You know you want to. Vestit brath, rai dorek dos chep, rai borglid fry, gabig gasid, uski imda lothed feren kath bested brath, uski imda lothed feren vergath. Der safer itsma dorgin fres tab ingat galen, uski imda, dabre.
No way.
My brother! My brother has pulled a sword from the stone! Run! Tell everyone there's a king once again in England!
Oh, wait, I'm not, I didn't mean to. We're not. Yeah, this is definitely cool.
Something's wrong. Something is very, very wrong.
Hail King Zachary! Hooray!
Stupid. How could I forget the stupid sword? Excuse me. Stupid. I'm never gonna get it right. Stupid. Excuse me. Pardon me. Thunderation, man, will you move? This is an emergency. Pardon me, sir. What's the ruckus?
Somebody pulled the sword from the stone. England has a king again! Hooray! Hooray!
Hooray!
Hooray!
Arthur, something is terribly wrong.
Out of my way, old man.
Where are you going with that sword?
This is my brother's sword, and I have to get it to him at once.
But what about the other one? The one in the square?
What are you, daft? This is my brother's sword. Besides, someone's already pulled the sword from the stone. Now, out of my way, you lunatic!
This can't be. Wait!
No, really, it was nothing. Please, stand up.
Just let me handle everything.
Well, who are you, anyway?
I'm your fairy godmother.
That's good enough for me.
England has a king. Yes. King Zachary. Long live King Zachary.
Long live King Zachary! Long live King Zachary! Hooray! Hooray! Long live King Zachary!
This is a fraud. No one king rules England, and certainly not this boy.
King Cardos. And your fellow kings, Urian, Claudius, Netries, and Acquisance. Will you not swear fealty to the true king of England?
We will never serve another king, let alone a fraud.
People, we have a king, and Excalibur has proven him so. Defend your king!
Get him!
This way! You there! The king is in danger! Stop them!
Whoa, man, what was that all about?
There was bound to be a little rebellion. I just didn't expect it so soon. At least the people didn't buy it.
What now?
I know another way out. Come on. Now!
Where are they?
Who, sire?
The girl and the boy.
Which girl and which boy?
The boy who pulled the sword from the stone.
Oh, that one.
Yes!
What about him?
Where is he?
I don't know, sire.
Hide those children!
We must go home and come back more sufficiently prepared. We must gather the armies. Out the back!
Come to the castle.
Not too shabby.
You will forgive my brother. He is yet unfamiliar with the niceties of being king. They cannot eat until you do.
Oh. Should have brought a fork.
Eat something.
Oh, you may begin. No, thanks. I mean, I'm trying to, cut back. Do you have any, let me see, what do people drink here?
Mead.
May I have some mead? Cruz. Yeah, Martha Stewart would not be pleased.
I can't believe this worked.
What worked?
Mead. Oh.
Thank you.
This castle is known for the excellence of its mead,
Yeah,
sire.
yeah, I can see that. Don't you people drink anything but alcohol? How about some milk? You know, leche comes from a cow, it does body good.
His Majesty would like some milk. Please be good enough to fetch it for him.
Of course.
So where's the suckling pig? I mean, there's always supposed to be some nice juicy pigs here, big old apples in the mouth. Whatever. Okay, so what worked?
Don't worry, you'll know soon enough. In the meantime, Gwyneth will do nicely as your handmaid. There she is at the foot of the table, waving.
Does it get any warmer in here?
What do you want? It's a castle after all. If you want a cozy cottage, go back to being a peasant. Drink some mead, it'll warm you up.
No, thanks.
I was thinking that after the coronation, we should have a banquet.
A banquet? What's this?
This is just supper.
Will there be roast pig?
You're the strangest boy.
I'm not a boy. Well, how old are you? Do they ever clean the floors in here?
They just cleaned it last month. Besides, it won't be autumn cleaning for a while yet. I was also thinking that I should be the one to appoint the guards. I'm an excellent judge of character.
Who are you, really?
I told you. I'm your fairy.
Godmother. Yes, I know. That really clears things up for me.
I'm called Maeve by those who know me.
So, Maeve, tell me, why am I going along with you being my sister?
Because I made you king.
I don't know where you were at the time, but I was the one who pulled the sword from the stone, so I don't see why I should be taking orders from you.
Because I'm the one that made it happen.
Okay.
But tomorrow, more jousts.
Real joust?
From there, we can start to choose your knights for your court. But now it's time for you to go to bed. Gwyneth, will you be so kind as to take King Zachary to his bedchambers?
Yes, madam. It would be my pleasure. Now then, Your Majesty, shall we?
Oh, yeah! Oh, this is sweet.
Oh. Oh. Oh.
I think you're not quite ready for that yet.
What was that terrible contraption?
Oh, it's a CD player. You know, you pop in a CD, you press play, the music goes up into the earphones. It's a piece of magic that I brought back from my home.
Well, I hope you feel comfortable making this your home, Your Majesty.
Oh, please, just call me Zack.
Oh, isn't he just the sweetest little king? He wants me to call him a nickname. Okay, Zack it is, but only in private. In front of everyone else, it's Your Majesty. We don't want anyone thinking that I overstepped my station.
What are you doing?
I'm just getting you ready for bed, dearie. Don't squirm so.
Stop! That's a royal order. Oh, Gwyneth, I'm sorry. No, I can undress myself. It's okay. Why don't you just go to bed? Everything's fine. It's cool. I'm good. Okay?
Okay.
Good night.
Good night.
Good night.
Good night.
Bye-bye. Well, you're not sleeping in here.
I am your handmaid, sir, and I must be by your side at all times.
I don't think so.
It's your sister's orders, Your Majesty.
Well, I order differently.
She's still older than you, sir, and until the coronation, I must do as she says.
Okay, whatever. Good night. Oh, man. Either I am having one messed up dream, or I have just gone completely and utterly around the bend insane.
Pardon me, Your Majesty?
Good night, Gwyneth. Put me on. Sure. Okay. Whoa. I'm invisible. Quick, hide!
Goes well, my darling. Miss May. Ms. Morgause. Lady Morgause. Queen Morgause. This was so much easier than I thought it would be. Now all I have to do is get that brat crowned before Merlin can interfere.
Good work. At least I think so. Boy, are you out there or not?
Right here.
We're thundering typhoons, boy. Take off the cloak so I can see you. Get inside. Come in here, boy. Oh, we have things to discuss.
Are you...
Tired? Angry?
Are you Merlin the magician?
Oh, what gave me away? The cloak of invisibility, or was it the beer?
Merlin, Mr. Merlin, man, I'm very pleased to meet you. I mean, I'm a big fan. You know?
Yes, and the boy who has muddled things terribly.
You know, one thing's bothered me, though. I mean, if you could see in the future, then, why can't you fix things? I mean, couldn't you make things go better for Arthur?
Will you please just be quiet? I mean, just listen to yourself.
This is great. I can't believe I'm actually standing here talking to Merlin. Hey, if I'm king here, you could be my advisor, right?
Oh, I give up.
I mean, I don't exactly know what I'm doing here.
That much is apparent. Now silence! What I can't understand is how anyone could change destiny. Don't bother. See, my boy, everything that will happen has already happened, in a way. You see, my boy, it's all a matter of destiny. I have mine, you have yours, Arthur has his. Except the tricky bit now is that Arthur no longer has his, thanks to you. Do you understand what I'm saying here? Your pulling the sword from that stone has altered the course of all history. Not even I can predict what will happen now. Oh, this is not a dream. This is a very harsh and terrible reality, and I don't know how it happened. But there we are. Now, our challenge now is to set things back on track. First of all, how did you pull the sword from that stone, eh? What kind of sorcerer are you? You must have had help, and very powerful help indeed. Oh, would that we could all change destiny. I wouldn't have to spend 8 centuries locked in an oak, and Arthur, well, Arthur definitely deserves an easier fate. Oh, don't you think I'd do something if I could? Oh, well, just take it off, boy.
Thank you.
Now,
first of all, I did not do this, all right?
Oh.
Enough already. Will you let me finish? Now, there's this bitter, bossy, freaky chick who actually turns out to be Morgause. Yeah, that's right. Arthur's half-sister later screws him over, and, well, you know the rest of the story better than I do. Anyway, the chick is, like, totally psyched to get me crowned this Sunday. I don't know, supposed to make this whole mess stick or something like that, so...
Very clever.
Yeah, well, anyway, secondly, I am totally sorry about this, like, major disaster I seem to have caused here. I mean, dude, if I knew what was going on, I would have left that stupid sword in the stone for Arthur to take out himself. Those things are heavy. I mean, I don't know how they fight with them. And thirdly, if you're supposed to know the future, then, dude, why didn't you see this coming?
Because destiny's been changed. I don't know what'll happen next. Oh, dear, Morgause, huh? Never would have thought it. I mean, she's only a girl yet. How can she have the power? We're in a great deal of trouble here. You see, my boy, anything in good magic, that is, magic that works at one with nature, has the power to change destiny or history, and that applies to the past as well as to the future. Only very particular forces of evil can interfere. Morgause is too young to have these powers. Unless she got a hold of the Dark Book.
The what book?
The Dark Book! Oh, it's a very ancient book indeed. It holds such powers of evil that it was banished to a forgotten place by a very wise wizard, hundreds of years ago. Now, we've got to get you back to the castle before she suspects. Tomorrow, we'll get a hold of Arthur, and we must get a hold of him because we've very little time.
Well, what happens if I am crowned?
And if you're crowned, you'll be crowned in front of most of London. Restoring Arthur to the throne after that would be near impossible.
And I couldn't get back home.
Well, you'd be too busy ruling England, my boy. Well, we can't have you just disappearing. Who could succeed after a scandal like that? Arthur would be accused of murder before they'd ever let him take the throne.
Look, I've obviously screwed things up here, like it or not. I'll stick around and I'll help out as best as I can.
Oh, how generous.
And when things are all fixed, I'll go home. You can send me home, right?
This should do it.
Now, what are we gonna do when we find Arthur?
Help him to regain his destiny. Now, good night. Keep your eyes open for an ancient book. You'll know it when you see it. And if you do find it, bring it to me.
Okay, but back to the getting home thing. You know, you can get me home, right? I mean, I have a fencing tournament next weekend. I got things to do, you know.
Certainly hope so, my boy, but I don't quite see how.
You know, and not to mention my... Nice aim, Merlin. Okay. I help him out, and he sends me home. That's easy enough, right? I mean, he's Merlin after all, right? Yeah.
Now, practice. I mastered this book, and I won't need any pesky kid to help me rule the land. Invisibility. Love potions. The spell of the making. Nares, tig, fall. Oh. We'll leave that one until later. Oh, here's an easy one. Wind. Talach. Tilthach. Moonshot. Listen. Talam. Sin. Yes, Del Doric. Important lesson number 1. Learn the undoing of a spell before the doing of one.
Get up, you sleepyhead. There are things to do.
I wasn't dreaming.
Now, I've laid out your clothes as you seem to hate to be dressed, and I'll wait behind the curtain until you do so.
It's freezing in here.
All the more reason to get dressed.
Well, can I take a shower?
A what?
You know, bathe myself, maybe wash my face or brush my teeth.
Why, dearie, it's a long way until Saturday, and Saturday is bath day in this castle. As for your teeth, you're young yet. They won't be giving you trouble for years.
What? I think I'll go for a ride this morning.
You have things to tend to here.
And I'll go for a ride.
You are needed at the castle today, sire.
Why don't you back off for the morning, Maeve? I'm going for a ride, and if you don't like that, I'll just have to raise such a stink that,
Listen, you...
I will be back in a few hours. I promise.
All right, you may go. But be back by 3 bells. There will be jousts to watch.
Then I'll be back. Thanks, Maeve.
Cassian, will you take His Majesty for a ride today?
Yes, ma'am. I think Ginny will do well, Your Majesty. She's strong and fast and gentle as a lamb.
Very nice.
Yes.
Cassian, could you,
Yes, sir.
Well, never really ridden before, so...
Never ridden, Your Majesty.
Well, my family lives in, we grew up very poor, and the only horse on our farm was a workhorse.
Of course, Your Majesty. I forgot that you grew up as one of us. So, first thing to remember, always the mount, from the left.
Okay, sure.
Ooh. Whose horse is this? I've not seen him before.
Yeah, he's a beaut.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I'll take this horse.
Yes, but I'm not sure to whom it belongs.
I will ride this horse.
Yes, Your Majesty. Oh, great, Cassian, lose the king.
Well, don't I get a good morning at least?
Well, I thought you sent me the horse or something. Where are we going?
Patience, you'll see soon enough.
Come on.
What now?
How can you see the future?
You really want to know that?
Yeah.
It doesn't interest you in the least that I can shift my shape into animals?
Yeah, that does too, but I don't know, the whole future thing interests me. I mean, that's what made you so useful to Arthur.
Listen well, I'm only going to explain this once. For me, what's hard is seeing the past, not the future.
You've lost me already.
I had the ill fortune to be put onto this earth living backwards. So seeing the future is no trick, as it is really my past. It's remembering what happened yesterday that gets me all befuddled.
Then why do you walk and talk forwards?
Don't get all technical on me, boy. It is what it is. Remind me never to do that one again, my poor old bones.
That was awesome.
Well, gee golly willikers, aren't we having so much fun? Come on, my boy, we've got work to do. I went to Arthur, tried to explain things. He won't have any of it, doesn't believe me. Oh, by the way, did you find that book?
I haven't had a chance to look for it yet.
Oh, well, that's just wonderful. Why don't we just put it off another day? Let the entire country wither under a reign of evil. It's gonna be hard enough getting him on the throne. I can't do it without his help. And we've only got 4 days before the entire kingdom recognizes you as its king.
All right, well, what do we do about all those people who already think I am king?
Yeah, well, I'm working on that, my boy.
All right, well, I'll just go to Arthur and convince him.
Oh, of course, you can accomplish so much more than feeble old Merlin, impudent pipsqueak.
He'll be king, and I'll be home by Sunday, but not before some jousts.
There's just one stupid mistake. I had all that other stuff to carry. So what if I forgot the stupid sword? I got it to him in time for the joust, didn't I? You know, if Kay weren't such a pig, I'd be full page by now.
Now let me do the talking.
Yeah.
Instead, I'm cleaning up after you and all your friends all afternoon when I should be out training. Oh, it's you again. Why don't you go away, you crazy old man? I'm busy.
Gently, a little more gently, please. You've no idea how sensitive the back gets around the saddle.
What would you know?
Oh, trust me, I know.
Arthur. Hi, man. It's so cool to meet you, really. I just wish things weren't so crazy.
Who are you?
I'm Zack. I'm the guy, well, who kind of screwed things up, but...
What things?
Well, I pulled the sword out of the stone.
Oh, Your Majesty, I'm sorry. I didn't know you'd be so young.
I'm just a teenager like yourself, man. Get up already. I should be bound for you.
What do you mean?
Well, you're supposed to be the guy who,
Oh, please, don't tell me you've been listening to this old man. He's crazy.
No, it's a little tense, maybe, but not crazy. But, look, I understand, you know, things are a little loco here, but trust me, all right? He's a powerful wizard. He's gonna be your advisor, man. You are gonna be king.
You're insane. You're both completely insane.
Man, there's some bad mojo involved here, right? And your sister actually is,
Zachary, let's not divulge.
I don't have any sister.
Yeah, you do, man. You just don't know
that's
about
right,
it
you
yet,
don't.
all right? And Sir Hector, not your real dad.
Now you're talking as crazy as the old man. Hector is my father, and Kay is my brother. It's as simple as that. Now, I have a lot of work to do between now and supper, and I'm gonna catch up for certain if it doesn't get done, so excuse me, Your Majesty.
Now, hey, Arthur, you gotta listen to me here, man. We don't have much time.
Kay! Kay! Kay, come here, I need your help. I think we'd better go.
No, but he's not hearing me.
Come on, Zachary, let's go. Kay! It's enough for today.
What? What's wrong?
No, nothing. Nothing.
An enslaving spell. This is just what I need.
Man, I wish I had that invisible thingy now. Right on. This castle's fat.
Cumbid sin, dumbid damash brath. Cumbid air, us, loth.
We are under thy power.
Now, listen carefully. You are now my servants. You must do anything that I say and understand that I am your queen.
Your Majesty,
Really, you are too much.
your reign is supreme.
Thank you. That's enough. Now, your assignment is to keep an eye on that little brat king, Zachary.
Little brat Zachary.
Of course, you mustn't call him that. You must just call him Your Majesty.
My Majesty.
No. Your Majesty.
Your Majesty.
Right.
Right, Your Majesty.
Now, that really is sweet. But you must just call me the Lady Maid.
Your Majesty, the Lady Maid.
No, you idiots. Listen carefully. I am the Lady Maeve. You must call me my lady. Zachary is the king. At least until I can think of something better to do with him. You must call him Your Majesty. Get it?
Your Lady, my Majesty.
Reverse that.
My Lady, Your Majesty.
Right. Now, you are to follow His Majesty, King Zachary, and report back to me everything that he does.
Report everything back to you.
What are you doing here?
Oh, Maeve. You scared me.
What are you doing here, and where is Gwyneth?
Just found all this cool armor, man. Those jousts were awesome. Think I'd compete one day?
Honestly, you'd think you were just a child and not a king. Go to bed.
Pushy much?
I am not in the mood for any of your...
Maeve, we're gonna be working together for a little while, right? Now, if you would just chill, just a little bit, things would go much easier for the both of us.
I need you to get your rest, Zachary. Tomorrow, we are giving audience.
Really? Who to?
To whom? To some of your subjects. We have important business to attend to. And the country can't just sit around waiting for you to be crowned.
Okay, I don't know anything about...
Don't worry your little head. I'll take care of things. Good night, Zachary. Tomorrow, you get to sit in the throne room.
Throne room? Cool enough?
I don't understand your constant desire for it to be chilly when you are always complaining about the cold.
Nah, cool doesn't mean...
Never mind, just go to bed.
No. Remember your attitude.
Good night, Zachary.
Zachary. Zach.
Wake up, my boy. Zachary!
You talk. What gives?
Of course I talk. It's Merlin.
Merlin.
Now be quiet, or you'll wake that dreadful woman.
What are you doing here?
I tried again to talk to Arthur. I even did a few tricks to convince him, but he's not biting. I want you to go out to Hector's place and talk to him today.
That won't work. I mean, we already tried that. He won't listen to me. Besides, just let him cool off. I mean, I got to see some Joes yesterday. Today I get the whole chord. And...
How can you? How? You think this is a game?
We have 3 days left. If Arthur's wigging out about the news, then I might as well take a look around. I mean, this stuff here's wild.
Of all the...
Hey, look, if you let me hold court today, I'll go see him this afternoon.
You think you can bargain with me, you little pipsqueak?
Hey! By the way, I think you were right. Margaz does have that dark book. It's this ancient-looking thing, even for today, and it glows red.
That's it. Did you get it?
Yeah, like things be that easy. No, she's got it locked up somewhere. Keys on her belt.
Boy, listen to me. I need you to listen.
Someone's coming. Hang on.
Listen to me.
What, a bed so late? Gwyneth? Gwyneth, where are you?
I'm sorry. What time is it?
Past sunup, you fool. Now, get the boy dressed and meet me in the throne room in haste.
Hey, relax, man. You don't need to freak out on her. She didn't do anything.
And you are going to be quiet today, boy. We have important affairs to attend to, and I don't need you fouling them up.
Are you gonna make me? You aren't gonna make things easier with that temper of yours.
Are you ready? Straighten your coat.
Even with the fire in here, it is always like the Arctic.
Stop whining.
Wait, why can't I get to sit on the throne?
You're not crowned yet.
Then why are we giving audience?
Some things can't wait. Now, enough with the questions. If anyone asks of you anything, confer with me first. I'll tell you what to say.
Whatever.
And sit up straight. You're supposed to be a king.
Whatever.
We may proceed.
I said I wanted to see the king.
This is the king. They said he was young, but I never thought.
What seems to be the problem?
This young whippersnapper.
Excuse me, Your Majesty, if I may speak.
There he goes again, always interrupting.
Okay, you go first, and old man, you'll get your turn after.
Your Majesty, I am your humble servant, the Duke of St. Ives, and I have recently inherited lands. On surveying these lands, I found this old man. He claims that the land belongs to him, but can't seem to offer any evidence except his stubborn renting. Since I have approached him about leaving my land, 4 of my cows have gone missing, and 1 of my pigs was left slaughtered on my doorstep.
Uh-huh. What?
You heard me. Now tell him.
No, we never even heard from the old man yet.
I don't care. Cattle theft is a hanging offense, and the old man must die.
I don't know what kind of sick world you grew up in, but where I'm from, people are innocent until proven guilty. Now, all right, here's the deal. Old man, you give him back his cattle and buy him a new pig, and you give him half your crop as rent.
Rent?
He gets to stay on your land as long as he lives, only if he gives you half his crops. That way, that portion of your land is, upkept and maintained, and, you get stuff back as a reward.
Zachary.
The king has spoken. Now, get out of here before I change my mind.
Thank you.
Now you listen to me. Cumbid sin.
I'm not listening. Not listening. You may approach.
Your Majesty, I'm King Bans. This is my brother Bors.
Oh no, not more kings.
We come to swear fealty to you and your kingdom.
Oh.
We also come to warn you that 6 kings to the north, they have all banded their armies together and have vowed to conquer you.
Well,
we need to know your plan of action.
When are they gonna attack?
It is 5 days' journey from their country.
I'll think about it tonight, and I'll let you know tomorrow. I can't deal with this.
Well, you're not the one that's going to have to. I am.
You can't deal with this either.
Silence! No, that will be enough for today. If we go to war in 4 days, maybe by that time I can go to your room. I don't want to see you until supper.
My pleasure. where have you been? Oh, sorry.
I thought you were having such a good time being king.
I can't do this, Merlin. I mean, we have to get Arthur back in power. There's gonna be a war.
Oh, well, I know that.
I mean, how could they possibly even... How could they even think? I mean, how did Arthur handle this?
Like a young and overwhelmed boy trying to do a king's job. But boars and bands help. This is his first trial. Was his first trial. Now, come on, we don't have a minute to spare.
We have got to talk to Arthur. Now, I've got the key, but Marc is in the room with the book.
Well done, my boy.
Okay, look, we have no time here, so just do your little zappy thing and I'm out of here, okay?
Very well. But one more thing.
What?
Don't say anything to Arthur about Guinevere and Lancelot or Mordred. He'll find out about those things in due time. And don't mention the war now.
Didn't hear you right up. Now get out of my way. I'm busy.
Go after him, boy.
Whoa. What's all this stuff?
I'm practicing. Looks like you could use a little practice yourself.
Listen, man, we gotta talk, all right? And there's gonna be a... Look, you just gotta be king, okay? I mean, it's not for me.
Please, don't start that again. Ha!
Nice try.
You broke my concentration.
Whatever. Look, like I said, man, we gotta have words. Arthur, man, I am not supposed to be here, all right? I was brought back in time with bad mojo by that freaky chick and placed on the throne. Ha.
Did you see that? That was great.
Yeah.
Imagine what I could do on a real horse.
Yeah. But we have to talk.
Will you take a hint? Look, I know you're king and all, or whatever you are, but I only have an hour before now and chores. And I have a lot of exercises to do before then.
Don't you get it? Man, if you would just stop with this chore stuff for a minute and listen to me, Arthur, if you don't wake up and fast and take your place on the throne, man, I'm not getting home.
Where's home?
America.
America? What country is that in?
It's a place you people haven't discovered yet. It's across the ocean and... Whatever, anyway, man, I did not choose to come here, right? I was brought here. I have a family, I have a brother, I have parents who I miss. I mean, I really miss, man. And, you know, I got my own path to follow and stuff like that. I don't know what that is right now, of course, but I do know that this is totally messed.
I can't help you. Ha. Come on, Daisy. Come on, not now. Come on. All right. Hope. It's all right, Daisy. You can't help being so old.
Oh, gently, please.
What now?
Why won't you listen? You're supposed to be a king, all right? Not some stupid lame-o chore hop and pretend to be knight who talks to a stupid horse. Oh my, what is this? Just want a piece of me, do you? Huh? Is that it? All right. Let me just accommodate your wishes there, Arthur. See what you got. Oh, all right. this ain't fencing. Let's boogie.
You do talk oddly. You're really from the future.
Yeah.
How far ahead?
When is it now?
We are in the year of our Lord 486.
So I'm from about 1,500 years in the future.
Well, what is it like then? You obviously still fight with swords.
Oh man, this is just for play. It's not for real, you know?
Well, then there's no war.
Oh no, there's war. There'll always be plenty of war, just different kind of weapons, you know?
Is there war still in England?
No, there's no war in England, but you know what? It's mostly because of you.
What else?
Well, there's communications between all the world. People can talk to each other from anywhere.
Well, how is this possible?
Computers, telecommunications, telephones. Basically a different kind of magic.
Well, how can there be all this war with all this new magic?
I don't know, there just is. Well, how can there be war in your world with all the magic there?
I see your point.
I don't know, man. It's screwy, but it's home, right? And it's where I belong, just like you belong on the throne.
I don't know about being king. I want to be a knight.
If you become king, when you become king, you will lead hundreds of knights into glorious battle. Man, you were single-handedly responsible for ending conflict with all the tribes in England. You're gonna be the best king ever, man, I promise.
But what would I do? I don't know the first thing about ruling a kingdom.
You'll figure it out, and Merlin will be there to help you.
The old man.
The very with it, old man. He's a powerful wizard.
Well, then how do I know you're not under some spell? How do I know he's not trying to trick me or manipulate me like that witch did you?
He's a good magician, and he'll be your best bud and advisor.
I can't take all this in. I have to do my exercises.
There's like 2 days until I'm gonna be crowned. I mean, it's gonna be pretty scary if you don't get it together. You're gonna be a good king, Arthur.
I'll think on it. Oh, can I ask a favor?
Yes, Merlin. Getting down.
Thank you, Your Majesty.
Hey, stop that. Call me Zack.
But you...
Hey, that's an order.
Well, I best be getting back. I have chores to do.
Listen, please, just come back with me to the castle, all right? Like, listen, we'll work things out, all right?
I need more time.
We don't have more time.
Get off my back, you ungrateful sack of potatoes!
All right.
You are going to be the jewel of the coronation. Now, to work. The spell of the making rears its beastly head. Really, Marc, you are too much. But not yet. Not yet. I must learn more first. But once I am ready to read that spell, I can dispense with the gathering of armies. I will have England under my thumb, and I can ditch the boy. Now, with the spell of second sight, let's see what goes on with Merlin. Poor Merlin. No Arthur to advise. Der Sefer, Itzma Dorden Frestabin Gagle.
We'll practice riding, okay? I promise.
I've no intention of letting you ride me again. My boy, it's back to the castle for you until Arthur comes to his senses. Besides, I need you to get that book. Now, you got the key. The rest should be easy.
Merlin, is that book really that dangerous?
My boy, if she can wreak such havoc with only a few of its simplest spells, you don't want to know what she can do if she ever figures out the spell of the making.
Spell? What's that?
A very dangerous spell, which would make her far more dangerous to this country than merely a little junior witch, and she could do far worse damage than merely changing history.
Well, how?
Never mind, just get that book. We'll try again with Arthur tomorrow.
All right, but how about let me ride you back?
I'm going to pretend I didn't hear that.
Oh, riding sure does hurt.
So does the truth.
More... Maeve.
No need for the charade any longer, little brother. I know what you know and where you've been. The dark book is not without its powers of second sight. You see, I was listening. Key, please.
What key?
You won't be getting your hands on that book. I'm not about to let a simple, stupid boy ruin my chances.
You chose me because you thought it wouldn't cause as many problems as Arthur, right?
So maybe it does have a brain after all.
Okay, but why me?
I have the power to pull people out of time. But they have to want to come just a little bit.
And I guess I wanted to come more than just a little bit. But then why not just take somebody from your own time?
Harder to track the lineage of someone who comes out of the air. They have no choice but to believe that you are the long-lost son of Uther Pendragon.
Yeah, but Merlin,
I am dealing with one problem at a time here. I already have a fool on the throne. I'd say I'm doing quite well, wouldn't you? Aside from the fact that you took it upon yourself to tell my idiot brother the truth.
You can't just change the future. Nothing good can come of it.
You are starting to sound like Merlin himself. Well, my boy, until I can think of something better to do with you, you are now under house arrest.
House arrest? Now, how are you gonna do that?
Well, I think I'll kill you with a little bit of kindness first, while I kill my other brother a little more completely.
Your Majesty, Lady Maeve told me you've taken ill. Oh no, what are you doing out of bed? Now, let's get you to bed and give you a poultice. Then, we'll bank the fires and make it warm in here.
And now to dispose of my other problem altogether.
Gwen, stop. She's gonna kill Arthur.
Which? Who? You are getting delirious. This will make you feel better.
Merlin!
Hiya. Quickly to Sir Ector's castle. There you will find the traitor in the barn tonight. Or so the book tells me. Shackle him as quietly as you can and then report back to me.
No. No, this can't happen. Merlin. Merlin, I need you. Merlin? Merlin? Is that you? Dude, where have you been? Orgaz just sent her drones out to kill Arthur. Why? Well, it's because she knows that you know that I know that Arthur knows it. Oh, no.
Oh my goodness, what was that?
What?
That flash of light.
Oh, Gwyneth, don't tell me you've got it too.
No, of course not.
Oh, Gwyneth, you don't look so good.
What? Well, I am feeling a little bit off.
You know what you should do? You should go to bed right now. I did, and I feel so much better because of it.
But the Lady Maeve told me that I must keep an eye on you, so...
Don't worry about it. I'm going back to bed right now, and you must do the same. Oh, Gwyneth.
What?
Look at that.
What? Oh.
You're flushed.
Oh, I am feeling a little bit dizzy.
Yeah, you know what you need? You know what you need? A lot of this. Go on, you need to get to your bed. Let's go.
Yes. Yes.
Anything else? A lot of this, generous portions. Good. Why did you bring him here?
Are you all right, Your Majesty?
Because...
Gwyneth, fine. Good. Take us somewhere where we can talk.
I don't like this. I said I'd think on it, and I'm still thinking.
Okay, why did you bring us here, man? She's sure to find them.
No, the best place to hide is in plain sight.
Well, why does this witch woman want me dead?
Put the bucket down and be quiet, both of you. I need to think.
Arthur, this belongs to you. I didn't feel right with it. Whoa.
Of course.
Excalibur.
Excalibur. So you believe me now?
Yeah, whoa, huh?
Yeah, whoa.
Now, let's go back to the King's English, or what would be the King's English if... Now what to do?
I say we take on whatever's coming.
Wait a minute, boy. We need to fight together in this battle. Now, we've each got our strengths, but if you'll permit me a little intervention, I've got a little extra help for you.
Beauty. Oh, yeah, I'm invisible.
Stop it, fool! Or I'll turn you into a mouse and Arthur and I'll take on the enemy alone. Get it?
Got it.
Good. Now, you've got Excalibur. As for me... Now, men, let us to battle.
Hidden in plain sight, my eye, Merlin. Do you really think my magic's so primitive it cannot see danger when it approaches?
Primitive is exactly the right word for it. Primitive and dangerous!
Where'd they go?
I don't know. Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Cute little trick. But I think you'll find my powers have come a long way in a very short time. In Damash. In Damash. Agile for such an old man. Come on and fight me. Come on, out with the lightning. I can take it.
My dear, you've obviously missed the point of all your magic lessons. Do you think all this carries no price?
Come on and fight me! Let's see who's the real magician.
Frei der Rhein niederoil, Dorgen ten Fes, in Gaia Gran Geisen Orsch Gaia Krita!
I'm Sash. Zack!
Over here. Good.
Hey, guardy guards, over here. Yo, zombie freaks.
Down there.
All right, you get round one. But I am not finished yet.
Oh, no, you're far from finished. There's much more havoc you must wreak in your lifetime.
Stop that!
Stop what?
That future stuff, like you're the one that knows it all. You thought you knew about Arthur, and then look what happened.
No, well, just because you managed to move things around a little bit doesn't mean they won't come to the same sorry end. Now, what's next, my dear little witch?
I am not a witch! I am a magician.
What have you got for me?
Dortach sin, Dortani trusted sin, Dortani sin! Oops.
Oh yeah, the Marc of Zack.
Would you watch where you're going? So what happened to the guards that were after you?
I took them out. No problemo. Your guards?
I had no problemos either. Good. Stay where I can see you. It's difficult having a comrade you can't see.
Oh, it does have its advantages, though, huh? That's Merlin, man. Let's go. It doesn't sound good.
Thank you.
Zack don't need no cloak.
Zack!
Say hello to my little friend. Ooh, that's got hurt.
Good work.
Hey, you didn't do too bad yourself. Told you had it in you, huh?
Yeah, well, let's get to Merlin.
Why don't you fight me?
Because I need you alive, you idiot girl. You have things to do.
You bet I have things to do. You bet I do. I have big things to do. You have given me no choice, Merlin. You have given me no choice but to forge on.
Morgause, you don't know what you're dealing with.
Telach, Tunthach.
Morgause, it's too powerful for you. It will kill you.
I think I've mastered this book by now.
No one is the master of that book. It can only master you.
Telach, Talam.
Morgause!
Uchat lesiter kansin. Uski imda lotted feren kath vested brak. Der sefer itzma dorden prest ab ingat glen. Feren gabererg gergedel dorn.
Hey!
Oh, come on, my boy. Snap out of it. Wake up, Arthur.
Oh, no. What did I do? Why did I take that sword?
Oh, Arthur, it's time to wake up. It's not you, my boy. You're not responsible for this, any of it. And the one who is, I think, has learned her lesson. There are some powers that are not to be toyed with. Oh, Arthur, it's time to wake up. Come on now. You've got a kingdom to rule and battles to win. You've got a lot ahead of you, my boy. Wake up, Arthur.
King Arthur.
King Arthur.
I really have to do this, don't I? Well, first things first, off with her head.
No, that's not how it works. No, she, too, has a destiny to fulfill. But in the meantime...
What are you gonna do with me?
Well, I think it's time you went back to Orkney. There's a lovely old gentleman named King Lot that you've really got to meet.
You can't send me so far away. Out to the country? I'll just die out in the country.
Eventually, yes, but not for many years.
Oh, anything but Orkney. So dreary and so cold there. Oh, I'll have nothing to do. Please let me stay here in London. I'll be a loyal disciple of my darling brother. I do love him after all. We can make this work.
So she is my sister. Is she gonna be more trouble?
I can't promise that she won't. How's that for an answer?
Come on, tell me what's gonna happen. That's what you're supposed to do, isn't it?
In time. In time.
Excuse me. Can I go home now?
Oh, dear.
Oh, no, that just sounds wonderful. What do you mean, Merlin?
Well, Zack, I'm afraid I've got some bad news for you. I've been holding off telling you because, well, frankly, we've had enough to think about.
Now, wait a minute. You just sent Morgaz away to Orkney, wherever that is, with just a little wave of the staff there. You trying to tell me that you ain't got no more juice in that puppy to send me home?
Well, time travel's a tricky thing, Zachary. You see, it's not so much a sending matter as a drawing matter. You see, magic has the power to pluck someone out of another time into our own. But no magic has the power to send someone through time.
No. This is crazy. I mean, this just won't do. I can't live here. You guys don't have proper heating, for one. The food. And don't even get me started on your guys' personal hygiene. I mean, Merlin, I miss my family. All right, I hate to admit it, but I do. And you're the one who's always talking about a person's place in history. Well, I have one. It is not here. It's at the turn of the century, okay? The 21st century.
I'm sorry, Zachary. There's nothing I can do.
He's down here. Zack, Your Majesty, are you all right?
Yes, first of all, I'm fine, Gwenna. Thanks for asking. And I'm not the king.
What?
No, I was brought. You know, I took the sword from the stone through treachery of Morgaz. You know that witch that was here before. And Arthur
what?
here, Arthur, he is the one who is supposed to pull the sword from the stone. And today he showed us by his gallant fighting. I mean, wow, you know that Excalibur belongs to him.
Excalibur is broken. No, the country has no king. We have been deceived.
Where is that witch? Seize the imposters!
Get them!
Where'd they go? Quickly.
Well, perhaps I can be a knight after all.
Oh, did you see that mob? You can't show your face at that castle again if you value your neck.
Well, I can go abroad on quests. I can disguise myself and do mysterious acts of chivalry.
It's not that easy. Oh, I wish I'd never allowed you to interfere.
Cheer up, Merlin. At least tomorrow you won't remember any of this, huh? Well, not without trying, of course.
Well, now, that's one way of looking at things, isn't it? Yes, well, the future of England is foiled, but who cares? We've got an adventurous future knight and a boy who's more than a millennium ahead of his time.
Merlin?
Well, there must be a ton of things that people haven't even thought of that you could take credit for inventing.
Hey, Merlin.
The longbow, now that's useful, isn't it? And not to mention the steam engine.
Merlin.
Yes, my boy.
Okay, just hear me out a minute. I have an idea. Now, you live your life backwards, right?
No, much to my chagrin, I do indeed.
And then your past is our future.
Yes.
And then your future is our past.
Yes, we've discussed this.
And then if you can only draw people back through time, then why...
Why don't I go back to my next week and draw Arthur back?
What are you two talking about?
Well, you see, Merlin lives his life backwards, right?
Yes, I got that.
So all he's got to do is bring you back a day before Morgause brings me back through time, and you're pulling the sword from the stone, brother.
And once you're crowned, Morgause will have no reason to mess things up. Well, at least not yet. Zack, you're a genius!
Oh, well, why don't you just wait until next week and then go back and tell my other self to pull the sword from the stone?
No! It took days to convince you this time. I'm not going through that again. Besides, I need you, the new Arthur who fought so valiantly.
Well, I was just getting used to the idea of my quest, that's all.
Don't worry, my boy. Your Majesty. You'll have different sorts of quests. Now, it's almost midnight, so goodbye, Zack.
What do you mean?
Well, if Morgause never brings you back, you're not going to remember any of this because it won't have happened.
No, I guess not.
What's the meaning of all that?
It's a hug. It'll be popular once you people figure out hygiene. Friends hug each other, you know, to show affection. Well, goodbye, both of you. And thank you. I mean, this has really been the most interesting thing that has ever happened to me in my life. Or has never happened to me. I just wish I could remember it. But at least now I know where I really belong. Well, goodbye.
Midnight. The changing.
Zack, where did you go?
Over here.
Zack, don't be mad at me. I was just trying to make you feel better about moving.
You know, I don't even know what I was so upset about. I don't know, I guess.
Well,
Let's go home.
okay, whatever. You know, you teenagers sure are a moody bunch.
The story of the boy from the future and how Arthur really earned the throne of England.
Smart boy, that. Why didn't you think of it yourself, you old bat? Simbaud, Akatran, Lok, Kushnakal, Andre Chris. You ready?
As ready as I'll ever be.
fought.
You do me honor, Sir Gawain. It is King Arthur's good fortune to count thee among his best and bravest knights.
Hey, Vivienne. Why comes Merlin's witch?
Forget thee not. She is my guardian mother.
You're looking well, Lancelot.
Greetings, my lady. We're well met. What brings you to Camelot?
What does a Merlin wish?
He commands that I accept a quest, which only I may hazard. The fate of the realm depends on my success.
The sword of Glamis has been kept for you for this very day. It is a weapon of great power. To accept this quest, place this ring on my finger. It is from the Merlin.
To Lancelot. You would honor me to accompany you on this quest. As a fellow knight and friend.
Brave Sir Gawain, my thanks. The Merlin awaits.
Village burned?
Aye, by the command of the sorcerer Wollstonecraft. But forget thee not. By the Merlin spell, we travel in a time before Arthur is king.
Might not the castle fiends still haunt this place?
Aye, and the sorcerer Wollstonecraft may yet inhabit the castle Raven's Keep. Come! Aye.
Wolvencroft!
Sir Lancelot, welcome to Ravenskeep. Or shall I say, welcome to the past? I presume that meddling old wizard sent you?
He is the Merlin of Britain, and I am come at his behest. I am come for the young squire that you have stolen.
Could this be the young squire that you seek? Well, as you can see, he's quite safe, but you may not have him. Stay where you are, sir, or I shall finish off the boy's life now, and Britain's future will be decided.
I have seen the future of Britain. Like thee, I live within that time. Here, all this is but a shade of things past.
You fool. You think the future cannot be changed.
How can that be changed, which already is?
Do you not understand who that boy is? What future power lies quite truly in his hands? You know nothing? Oh, by the gods, the Merlin has brought you here in ignorance. Go back to your time, sir. Go back to your Merlin. There'll be no shame in it. If the old wizard wishes a fair encounter, let him come and see me himself.
I have come to free the young squire, Wolvencroft, and so I shall. Release the boy, and I will let thee live. The Merlin has so instructed me.
The Merlin is weak and bent with age. What use is power if not used?
Yield the boy, Wolvencroft.
Consider this, Lancelot. I can grant thee a future beyond thy wildest dreams. Would you wish to be king? Oh, I could use a swordsman such as you. Your skills are very noteworthy. No? Pity.
Another time.
Wolvencroft! Reach squire! Reach boy!
Well, too late, thy errand. You have failed.
Never! Reach boy! Reach squire! Reach squire! Reach boy! Reach squire!
Got you on carousel duty today, huh?
And it's hard work, let me tell you.
Well, the book?
I finished it last night.
And?
Wow.
You liked it?
Yeah. Catherine, it is a terrific book. I wouldn't change a word of it. Maybe one or two, but that's it.
You don't think it's too hard on the male population, though?
Men of romance, myth and reality. It's a little cynical from my point of view, but cynicism so.
I don't know. I don't think it's cynical. I mean, I think I'm just being honest.
Come on, really?
What happened to all the chivalrous men? I mean, what happened to men who cherish us, who treasure us?
I think we killed them off with radical feminism.
Well, I still have hope that there's at least one somewhere out there. What's this?
I regret that once again we may not match swords.
Somebody's gotta talk to me.
No, of course. This is precisely the reason why I don't own one of these things.
Yeah, well, I wish we could go back to the days with no phones.
I wish.
Can you give me just a second?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah. No, that's fine. Friday. Hi, this is Liz. Right. No, that's when we...
Are they filming a movie here?
I don't know. I don't think so. It's LA. It happens all the time. No. Of course.
Why swear you allegiance to Wollstonecraft? He has abused the ancient ways, betrayed his vows of power.
And you serve the great Merlin, a toothless old woman. Here. Give this to your Merlin. He will know its meaning.
Where is the young squire, Blackpool?
I fear you shall never know.
No. Sorry.
I just saw a great-looking guy on a horse.
Where?
I don't know. He was just there a second ago.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going crazy, aren't I? Either that or I'm just hungry. I don't know.
I think you're hungry. You're gonna sign this for me, right?
Of course I will.
Okay. Come on, let's go. Let's eat. You know what? I do think they exist.
I'm still hoping there's at least one out there somewhere.
Oh, a closet romantic.
Pardon, sir. Pardon, sir. I require assistance.
Just a minute.
Whoa! I seek another who has arrived as I have.
Nice outfit. Hey, dude, do you need a permit to ride that horse?
Sir, the information I seek is desperate.
Hey, is this stuff real? I mean, like, authentic?
Sir, Wollstonecraft is his name.
Wow, because it's great. I mean, that sword, it's incredible. That sword is really incredible.
His name is Wollstonecraft.
Hey, you know, Beachweather must play heck with it. I mean, how do you keep it from rusting and stuff like that?
Sir, you must attend me. A boy's life is in danger.
Okay, all right, okay. Calm down, take it easy. I'm sorry. Listen, I'm Michael, Mike to my friends. You know, come to think of it, I really don't have so many, so I'm glad to meet you. What'd you say your name was?
I am Sir Lancelot de Lac.
Yeah, okay, why not? I'll play.
Sir, there is no time for playing. A boy's life is in danger. In this place, where do the men of power reside?
Reside? You know, I'm not really even sure who the men of power are, to tell you the truth. And listen, don't look so surprised. You know, some people don't keep track of that kind of thing. You know, I don't even like the 20th century.
What? What year say you?
What do you mean? It's the 20th century.
Say you that we stand within the 20th century?
Yeah.
Know you of King Arthur and his round table?
I grew up on all that stuff. You know, King Arthur and Robin Hood and the Knights of the Round Table and damsels in distress and all that kind of thing.
The wizard will have chosen his time and place carefully.
Oh, now there's a wizard?
Aye, Wollstonecraft. He will have positioned himself with priests and kings. Where do these men reside?
Priests and kings? I have no clue. You know, but I'll tell you what, my sister might. You know what I mean? She keeps up on all the who's who in the world and stuff.
Then perhaps our meeting was no mere coincidence. We must not tarry.
Okay. All right. Well, I'll tell you what. Let's go grab a cup of cappuccino, then we'll go check with my sister, all right?
Pray.
What?
What place is this?
Venice. Why?
Nay. Venezia? Say you so?
Yeah.
Be these the famed blue waters of the Mediterranean?
Mediterranean? No, man. This is the Pacific. It's Venice, you know? It's California. Where do you think you are? Come on, let's go.
You're certain? Lancelot is returned.
Oh, indeed, my lord. I did use the spell as you instructed.
I have warned you, you may call me Sir or Mr. Wolf, but my lord is unacceptable.
Yes, my apologies, sir.
And the newspaper? The knight has taken it with him?
Oh, yes.
Then by the gods, I have the Merlin.
How so, my lord, sir? How so, Mr. Wolf?
When Lancelot discovers that he has returned to Arthur's court, he will report to Merlin and bring the newspaper. Will he not?
Then it is a trap to bring the Merlin here.
Quite so. Then I will have the boy and his wizard, and here they shall remain.
And all that is Camelot will then vanish.
As a mist in the wind. Understand. I have grasped the use of time and snatched back history. They are mine to do with as I wish.
And without Arthur, the sword remains in the stone. There will be centuries of chaos.
Chaos is my hunting ground.
Everything has changed, and yet I see so much that is familiar.
Here it comes. Here it comes, Lance. Come here, look, this is it. This is it.
This box, it can foretell the future?
No, just the present. She's gonna kill me.
Should I?
No. Just stay here. It's safer.
Michael. Yeah. Got a question for you.
Okay.
What's that?
What's what?
That large thing.
That?
Yeah.
It's a horse.
Yes, thank you for clarifying that. I realize it's a horse. I'm just kind of curious as to what that horse is doing in our garden eating my flowers.
It's hungry.
That's great. Who does this horse belong to?
It belongs to our guest.
We have a guest with a horse.
Well.
Lady Catherine. I am Lancelot the Lot.
Of thee Michael has spoken, but the vision of thee far surpasses his kindest praise.
Michael.
He told you, you look great.
I grieve to have caused you any distress, but I humbly request indulgence.
All right, look.
Michael, if this is a joke, I'm not in the mood at all.
Just a second, this incredible thing happened to me today. You would never.
I can hardly wait to hear this one.
Never believe it.
Yes? Very well, I'll be waiting. It'll soon be here, Merlin.
I have your precious Arthur and soon your precious stone.
Come on, Cat. What if his story's true? What if it's possible? Just think about it, all right? Just think about it. What an incredible adventure this could be, and we could be part of it.
You've been designing one too many computer games, Marc. Look, I'm just having a little bit of a hard time with this, okay? I'm trying to absorb it all.
All right, but just this once for me. Think with your heart, and don't try to dissect everything.
I'm gonna give it a shot, all right? Let me get this straight now. You are...
Lancelot of Camelot, Knight of the Round Table, and the Merlin.
The Merlin sent you back to a time before Arthur was king, so that you could track down this other wizard.
Aye, Wolvencroft, a most vile fiend.
Now, Wolvencroft, he's the one who kidnapped the boy.
And by his hand, here I am in your 20th century to find the boy and return him unto Merlin's care.
Didn't you say that this Wolvencroft wore a very distinctive ring?
A ring in the shape of a wolf's head, and a dragon claw pendant clutching a black crystal. Both are sources of great power.
Is that how we got here?
Michael, please, you're getting a little bit carried away here, aren't you? This is impossible.
And yet, here I am. And Wolvencroft's theft is a danger to all of Britain. What more need you know?
I mean, okay, how about... Who is this kid? And why would Wolvencroft choose to take him from a time from your own past? And why am I asking these silly questions?
Blackpool charged me to show this to the Merlin.
Arthur. Arthur.
Merlin?
This was meant for the Merlin. Wolvencroft shows him what is to be. Why?
And check out the date.
Yeah, but this can't be right, Mike. Look, the sword is still in the stone.
I could not find anything, nothing at all on the museum's antiquities expert, okay? He sets up the whole exhibit, but he just seems to pop up out of nowhere. Kind of like you, Lance.
This place of the antiquities, where is it? If the sword is there, there shall I find the sorcerer.
All right, well, hold on, because it's closed now, but we should definitely check it out tomorrow. Lance, when was the sword first pulled from the stone?
On the first day of the new year when the abbey bells chimed the 12th hour.
Well, that's tomorrow. It's first day of the new year.
But only the rightful King Arthur may draw the sword from the stone. I search for a boy.
A squire. No name.
Arthur.
And didn't the Merlin send you back to a time before Arthur was king?
So you're saying that this boy is Arthur? The Arthur? And that Wolvencroft has changed history? I mean, come on. It's impossible.
Well, no, but it hasn't changed yet, Kat. It's still only a possibility if Wolvencroft succeeds.
Succeeds at what?
Succeeds in uniting the sword of power with Arthur of Britain in a time far removed from Merlin's power and protection. Wolvencroft, thou art a demon.
The sword that was forged when the world was young with the power to unite a nation and build a legend.
It's mine.
I have the sword, I have the boy. These things the Merlin cannot, indeed must not, ignore.
When will he come?
Soon. At noon tomorrow. He has no choice when the boy draws the sword and all that is past is undone. Then time will be mine.
and I will decide what is to be. Whence comes this vision? What means it?
Check this out.
This gift of conjuring is truly wondrous. In my day, only the Merlin had such a glass for seeing beyond the here and now.
Well, trust me, Merlin's gift is a lot better. Nowadays, everybody's got one of these, and you can only see what the guys on the other end want you to see.
Aye, but is that not always the truth with a vision? The seer may receive only that which is sent. The seer may not demand more.
You started this. Why don't you explain it to him?
Okay, well, without having to go through centuries of...
Can you not see him? The man I seek.
Is that Wovencroft?
Aye, the sorcerer himself.
Look, it's the ring. It's just as he described it.
We may lose all if we hesitate.
Well, do either of you have a plan?
We're working on it.
There's no time to spare.
Wait a second. You can't go out on the street with a sword like that.
I'm prepared, and the Merlin bat may be quick.
Oh, well, then you're gonna get arrested.
These are indeed strange times.
You're just asking for trouble like that.
Perhaps it is not seemly for the lady to be further involved.
Whoops.
Ah, please, I'm coming along so neither of you do anything stupid.
She's warming up.
Somebody answer me this. Unlike my brother, I am a rational, reasonable human being. So what am I doing here?
Following your heart for once.
What happens if we don't find Arthur?
A fate too terrible to contemplate.
I don't know, guys. It looks like it's closed.
This is the place of the antiquities?
You know what? Let's drive around back, see if we can get in through the loading dock.
Okay. Here we are. This is the back entrance.
Which is no higher than a castle wall. Wovencroft.
Take it easy. He's not gonna go anywhere. Look, I've got an idea. Why don't I keep him busy while you look for Arthur?
Be sure, Catherine. Wovencroft is a most dangerous adversary.
I read the book on his type, remember?
Thy books will be of little avail should he discover the true purpose of thy intent.
I'll be okay.
Let's give Kat 5 minutes, then we'll slip in after her. Hey, don't worry, she can handle this guy.
Frau Wolf?
Yes?
How do you do? I'm Catherine Shelley.
How do you do?
I was wondering, could I have a moment alone with you?
How may I help you, Catherine Shelley?
We're good to go.
What?
What say you good to, Heidi hence?
Aye.
And I'm researching for a new book idea on influential men in the 20th century.
And you've chosen me? An unknown scholar? Very interesting. Could you explain?
I was just thinking that with the historical significance of your latest exhibition and your vast knowledge of medieval British history, that you would make a fantastic subject.
Are you sure you're not here just to see the exhibit?
Well, I must admit that I'm fascinated by the legend of the sword and the stone.
Hey, Hercules! Which way to New Jersey?
Hey, you're not supposed to be in here.
Do you know where New Jersey is?
Yeah, I know where New Jersey is.
Legend has it that as long as the sword and the stone remain on English soil, they are protected by an ancient enchantment.
So you mean to tell me that this is the first time in history that they're actually unprotected?
Yes. Tantalizing thought, is it not?
That's a fascinating ring. Is that an antique?
You might call it a family heirloom.
It's out the door to the left.
Would you mind showing me?
Absolutely, right this way.
This way?
Yeah.
Aye, a forest. Praise the gods.
It's funny, I've always been interested in antiquities. The reason why I want this exhibition in my book is because I'm really interested in British history, particularly.
Enough. You've convinced me that you may be a writer, but why are you here?
I was sent
By whom?
by Merlin.
What name did thee speak?
What name did thee speak? Lancelot.
What have thee done with the young Squire Arthur?
Well, as you can see, he is not here. I fear that once again you are too late. Arthur's destiny is but a few hours away. The course of history is shifting.
You steal him from a time that needs him.
Ah, yes. And because of that, I have in my grasp today power beyond measure, which only the young squire may unlock at the appointed time.
You dare to speak of the sword in the stone, traitor?
Go to you, Merlin. Bid him come challenge me face to face.
Freedom, and your word that we may leave in safety, I shall return the crystal.
Done.
Once again, your twisted fate has saved you.
Go! It does appear that Lancelot is still with us, does it not?
But I did use the spell then.
I despise disappointment. Not very original, I'm afraid. It'll do for now.
Hey, what happened? Didn't you find him?
Wovencraft said Arthur wasn't there, but I think he's lying. He must be.
Lies become the bitter truth if on the morrow Arthur fulfills his destiny and draws the sword from the stone.
Well, what happens if Wovencraft succeeds? How can that help him?
Wasn't the sword meant to be used for good?
As the blade is double-edged, so cuts the sword. Either way, for good or evil, he who controls the sword controls history. We have but one day to write that which shall last forever.
My dealings with Merlin must be postponed, but no matter. In time.
All is in place for the morrow.
The squire is what?
When did this happen?
Not long past, sir.
You had Wovencraft. You should have forced him to tell you where Arthur is.
Blackpool had humility.
Well, I know, but
The chivalric code does not permit the endangering of a woman.
A little old-fashioned, but I like it.
Words of truth are timeless, Catherine.
Listen, this is all very nice, but what are we going to do about the kid?
Where would one such as he go?
A place familiar, sir. Away from that which he does not understand. Perhaps a garden or a park. The park, sir.
Very clever. Don't come back until you've found him. Use whatever means you must.
Aye, my lord.
What are you doing?
Let me out.
Hey! Hey, that's our stuff, man. What are you doing? Jacking our food. Look, Wiener boy, put the hot dog down, all right? Put it down. Look, Spaz, put the hot dog down.
Oh, that's smooth, AJ. Hey, look, just give us our stuff back and get the hell out of here.
Go get him, Joe. Kick his butt.
Where are you, boy? Where are you?
I have no quarrel with thee, but by the dragon I shall fight thee.
Yeah? Bring it on.
Come on, AJ, just leave him alone. I mean, it's not like he's from around here.
Look, I don't care what museum this punk escaped from, all right? I'm gonna drop him. Hey, go get him, AJ.
Shut up, Ricky.
Give me that. Hey.
Do you yield?
Yield? Dude, who are you?
One who shall teach you a lesson in courtesy. Do you yield?
Yeah, I yield. Uncle. Uncle. Nice hook. My name's AJ. Guy with the mouth. That's Ricky. This is Joe. What's your name? Hey, name?
Arthur. I am Arthur.
Nice to meet you, bro. Who's hungry? I am. Sure, Dutch boy could use a snack. Want to join us?
Yes.
All right, let's go. That was fun.
Then did Pendragon find himself surrounded by the villainous Saxons. Oh, he fought like a lion, and more than 20 Saxons did die before the king was slain. Pierced to the heart with a lance.
Hey!
Well played, boy. Well played. But now it is time you come with me.
I have no desire to go with thee.
Foolish knave.
Who is this guy, Arthur? Your parole officer?
Yeah, what'd you do? Break curfew? He doesn't want to go with you. Buzz off, butt munch.
Brave words.
Leave us. This quarrel is not yours.
No. No, it won't be that easy. Your friends may leave in safety if you come with me.
I don't think so.
I dare not. Yet your fear must also be great. You and your creatures against 4 weaponless boys?
Insolent wretch! I fear no one.
No. Prove this. If you'll not let us go, then a fair fight. If you understand the meaning.
Yeah.
Your friends will pay for your insults.
Your little friends. Do you wish them to live? My lives, these 3 men. I yield.
So be it.
Hey! They're gone! Dude!
Time as a toad has improved Blackpool's wits.
For this treachery by the dragon, thee will pay!
What happened? How did we get... Guys, I think this is one of those if I didn't see it, you didn't see it situations. Am I right?
About what?
Yeah, man, I don't even know what you're talking about. Whew.
Michael has the gift of many abilities. And you were clever and bold today, brave captain. If I may take my leave, my lady, I wish to think on what has happened this day.
Of course.
Guardian mother, I know not what to do. Merlin, what would you have me do? I know so little of these times. For all of this, you did not prepare me.
Lancelot.
Merlin.
Rise, Sir Lancelot, I am here. You are not lost. You wear the ring that I may find you.
I cannot find Arthur.
On the morrow, at the appointed hour, go to the place of the stone. There will you find what you seek.
But these times are not mine. On the morrow, perchance, Arthur shall be rescued, but what then? I know nothing of the magic that brought me here.
The black crystal which Wovencroft wears. You have seen it. This is the key. Speak the words that I shall tell thee. The black crystal shall return you and the boy Arthur to Raven's Keep. Once there, I shall return you to Camelot.
And the boy?
He must remain in the past. He awaits his destiny. The boy Arthur will go on to build a kingdom and a legend for all time. When knew you the boy's true identity?
I was not certain until Wovencroft confirmed it.
Yet, your heart remained true to the quest.
How could it be otherwise?
Kneel, noble knight. Listen and heed what I tell thee now.
Mind if I join you?
Please. It is a true marvel. Here I find myself, centuries from all I know. And yet the stars have not changed.
I don't understand why Merlin didn't tell you the boy was Arthur. I mean, you've been risking your life and you didn't even know why.
He's a strange one, the Merlin. No mere mortal. Perhaps he feared that even I might succumb to a desire for power.
No, not you. It just seems dangerous for you to be here without any preparation.
No. But I was not meant to come so far. Merlin had commanded me stop Wovencroft at his castle.
I see. So then, you and I would have never met.
True. It is indeed my good fortune that we did, Catherine. This, I suspect, the Merlin did influence.
Merlin? How?
How, I cannot say. His powers are vast and wonderful. But in some way, he was my guide. And I have found Michael and you here. So very near the heart of my quest.
Maybe you're right. Maybe Merlin did have something to do with it. In your time, do you have somebody? A lady? A wife?
My devotion is to God and King. But if I were to give my heart freely to any maiden, brave Catherine, it would be to one such as thee. Be safe on the morrow. Should the plan fail, protect Michael and thyself. Promise me this.
But I...
Promise.
I promise.
Good. thou art worthy of the heart of a knight, Lady Catherine.
Come, my boy. Rise. Your time to be king draws near. Try not to lose him this time, Blackpool.
Remember thy promise, milady. Be safe this day.
I will.
Do not underestimate Wovencroft, nor take this quest too lightly.
Understood. But Kat's job is to drive us in and drive us out. Okay, that should keep her pretty safe, and then it's just left for me to nab Arthur.
Aye, but the Wovencroft is no fool. He will be well guarded. That shall be my concern. That and acquiring the Black Crystal.
Isn't there any other way to get back to your time without the crystal?
It is the way that I have chosen. We have not much time. We must hurry.
15 minutes, let's rock.
This is not starting.
Just try it again.
I've tried it 3 times, Mike.
All right, try it one more time.
I see the Merlin's hand in this. If I am late, all is lost. My ride through the park must be swift.
Look at what you did.
I didn't do anything.
All right, just pop the hood, okay? All right, give it another try.
Nothing.
Nothing? Try it one more time.
Stop! Don't you think this is mine to do?
Yes, sir.
Haven't I waited long enough?
Of course.
I see the Merlin still enjoys his games, does he? Well, let's see how far he will take it. Go ahead, Black.
Should we not wait, sir? The boy's time comes.
Come, Arthur. Come. Fulfill your destiny. Draw forth the sword of power. Draw the sword and give it to me. Come, boy. Do it. Draw the sword and give it to me. To lose here, Lancelot. Hold thy sword. I could offer thee a kingdom and a crown.
You have nothing to offer that I would accept.
Oh, well then consider this. Just let the boy draw forth the sword and
Camelot shall be yours.
Well, you know that if Arthur were to draw the sword here and now, there would be no Camelot.
I have seen the past and the future. The boy's destiny and your fate are one. Should Arthur become king in his time, you will destroy him and all that is Camelot.
Arthur shall be king, and I will fulfill Merlin's quest. Michael, the stone!
Finished with me, Lancelot. By the dragon you have not.
Reach, boy! Reach! Quiet! Quiet! Quiet!
Unharmed, my lord.
Hi. What has happened? Why am I know you. Do I not?
Not as such, my lord.
I have no memory of this place, yet I know it. Why?
Perhaps such answers were best left for the Merlin.
Merlin.
My lord.
I grow weary of your interference, Knight. Give me the boy!
Never be. Go find the Merlin. Stop at nothing.
He will never reach the Merlin.
And now, Sir Lancelot, how shall I deal with you and your friend?
I counsel thee, yield thyself and live.
Arrogance. Pride run wild.
At last.
You have much to learn.
Very impressive. Let's see what you do with this.
Fear not, I shall not harm thee. But I pray you, stand back. My horse has no love of thy kind. Have no fear, I am nothing but a squire. Thy master would wish me unharmed. I wish a bit of luck. Why? Is that your master? I bid you, prepare.
Stop him! Seize him! Don't let him go!
Arthur has bested you after all.
I could kill you with but a gesture. But far sweeter will be the revenge of my sword. To serve your new master now.
As you covet history, so should you fight for it.
Kill a sorcerer. There are so few of us remaining.
The Merlin has charged me deal with thee thus. Britain shall have her king and her legend.
This really happened.
Oh, yes. Yes, it did. See, I've always told you it's a strange world.
Yeah, but you never told me exactly how strange it could be.
Yeah, but it was fun, wasn't it?
It was fun. A lot of fun. I'm gonna miss him, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, for the first time in my life, I actually started to believe that heroes and romance and all that stuff actually existed. Not just in my hopeless imagination.
Yeah. That's okay.
He's gone, isn't he?
I think so. Forget. I'm okay. Yeah. What are you gonna do? Just gonna go get something to listen to you? No. No? Thanks.
Fair Catherine, this glove is for remembrance only. If you wish it, we shall meet again. But place the ring upon thy finger, and I will find thee, my lady, thy true servant d'amour, Lancelot de Luck. I told thee I would find thee. Welcome to Camelot, Lady Catherine.